is in Arizona in the US. And Sema is saying, friends of mine talk about pure evil and Satan. What is the belief, if there is one, regarding the dark energy? Is there such a thing as Satan, or is it free will? I know this is a question that you've mentioned before, but I think postured in this way, it's a good time to discuss it, especially that many are seeing things in the world that look like Satan or dark energy.
And it doesn't hurt or help if you want to say that this is given to us also. So many books and stories and movies and whatever. I'll talk about Selma. I want to talk to you. The answer I'm going to give it now, I hope that people see this and rewind it and replay it and all, because it's really important. I'm going to divide the answer into two parts, since there are really multiple questions here. But they're about the same thing. I'll never forget that chilling answer that I got when I asked this very set of questions to Kryon when I first started. Now, the reason I asked, the reason you asked, it's the same, because we saw all that is going on around us, and it's the same, I would say, for me as for you. We all were told about Satan and entities who would take our soul if we weren't good, and that's basically it. In other words, they would be the ones, the satanic evil ones would be the ones who were responsible for our punishment. So God just washes his hands and gives us over to them if we're bad. But at least that's what happened. That's the doctrine of my church. I wanted to know. I wanted to know if that's really true, since it was the core of everything I was taught spiritually. Satan or God, take your pick. So I started asking Kryon, is there such a thing as pure evil? I was going to ask about Satan later and kind of work up to it, but I didn't have to, because it all came in one answer. Kryon started by saying, this was from Kryon, every human soul on this planet has the ability to make a dark, light choice. Most of humanity chooses a combination of both, balancing between the belief in a loving God and fearing the darkness that they also see is there. And Kryon goes on by saying, but some of them choose to have no light at all. And this free choice creates darkness upon darkness upon darkness in their lives. They continue to remove love and light by choice to the extent that they become pure evil. Yeah, it exists. It exists in us. And then Kryon continues to say, Satan does not exist as a fallen being. There is no such thing. Did you get that? Instead, Satan exists within the black hearts of those who embrace the dark of their own duality with their own choice. And in an old world of darkness, there are many of them even still today. It is the darkness in humanity that you fear the most. You really don't need a Satan at all. Want me to repeat that one? You really don't need a Satan. There's plenty of evil in those who choose to embrace the darkness and reject the light. That's from Kryon. Regular people have a hard time believing that the purest of evil comes from humans. But over the years, I know Kryon is right. Again, our programming is that there's some kind of a dark lord who is fighting with us. It doesn't help that our movies have it repeatedly. I mentioned that. Even my favorite movies, my science fiction series, Star Wars, they have it. They really have it. They have the bad guys are red skin with horns. Go figure. George, you really didn't have to go that far. We got it. They were evil. But even in the movies, they have Satan, they have devils, stories and books. They normally are showing redemption, however. That's the good part. Victory over the evil guys, I like that. So at least we have nice messages that we can all beat the dark. So Selma, answer, Satan, no. Pure evil, unfortunately, yes. But remember, our light can remove any darkness anywhere.
I want to thank Sema for asking that question, because a lot of good information came out with that answer, Lee.
I think so too. I hope it wasn't too harsh for people. I want you to really think about it. I had trouble for a while thinking, can a human really be that dark? And the answer is absolutely. We have free choice.
Yes.
To have dark hearts if we want.
Yeah, absolutely.
And light hearts.
Absolutely. So with that information, let's move into a meditation and channel and even hear